There is no better test in golf than playing worst ball. Oh, and it's dark. Let's do it, and let's do it now. That one's that's it, but it's not going to matter. First one was rubbish. Hi everyone, James Robinson here. If you're new to the channel and this is your very first time watching my content, first of all, welcome to the channel. Second of all, please make sure you do consider hitting that subscribe button before you leave. That way, you won't miss any of the great golf related content that I bring to you guys every single day. Well, as long as you ring the notification bell, because that way you definitely won't miss any of the great golf related content. Anyway, today we are at, or should I say tonight, we are at Sharjah Golf and Shooting Club, just north of Dubai, and we are playing a little game of worst ball. And obviously, as you can probably tell, it is dark. So guys, if you've not played worst ball before, what it is, you have to hit every shot twice, and obviously you have to hit every shot pretty much well twice. To say now, we're on the second hole here at Sharjah. We are going to do par 4, par 3, par 5 by the way, maybe not in that order, but that's what we're going to do. I have to hit them pretty well because I have to then play the worst shot. So if I hit first one in the fairway, brilliant, I then have to do it again. If the second one goes in the trees, I have to play that one. If the first one goes in the trees, then we're in trouble. First one away pretty nicely. Same again, come on, 2 in the fairway to start. Yeah, that's even better. So guys, as always, I want you to be a part of my videos, and by that I mean I want you to hit those comments below. What would you shoot in a worst ball for a par 3, par 4, par 5? Obviously the par there would be 12. I think 15 is a good score. Remember, you've got to make the putts twice as well. So, without any further ado, let's get up there. So, we have the first tee shot, and it's a good job I hit 3 wood here, because driver would definitely have been wet. We have the first tee shot, which is here. That is, if you can just about make out, in the semi-rough. So, not too bad at all, really. The second one was better, the second one was in the fairway, but we do have to hit the worst ball, which is this one. Luckily, when this one's not too far away, you can keep yourself moving and pick them up. What a beautiful place this is, by the way, guys. Oh, yes please. So we've got 158 yards, and this is a strange pressure. This is like no pressure I've put myself under before, because, well, obviously the first shot matters, but does the first shot matter more? Does the second shot matter before? Obviously both shots matter just as much. Can you hit that good shot twice in a row? This is going to take some skill. Come on, let's get a par on the first hole. 8 iron, slightly downwind. That is good, that's surely, if that's pin high. I think that's good. Let's see if we can do that again. I will drop it because we're in the rough. Come on, same again. Could we have a birdie chance? Obviously, I'm going to have to play the same putt, well, twice, and hold the same putt twice, but if the worst shot's, this is getting confusing. If the worst shot's like 20 feet away, then you've got 2 birdie chances, but you haven't got 2 birdie chances, you've got 1 birdie chance, but anyway, who's enjoying this, guys? Hit those comments below. Have you ever played night golf? This is amazing. It's like, what time is it? 7 PM in the UAE. Beautiful. Now, what about this for a turnout on the first hole? I did not expect this. And I'll tell you what, the more we drive round, the closer both of them seem. Which one's the worst one? The worst one's obviously the furthest away, which is there. What about these 2 shots into the first hole? Oh, yes, please. So unfortunately, you would have been a birdie chance, but we're moving back to there. So we have got to hold this twice, as if once wouldn't be hard enough. And remember, obviously we don't want to knock it past, because then we have to make the one back twice. Ah, you've not hit it! So we know that's the worst ball. We'll go with this again, because why not? So even if we make it this time, it doesn't make a difference. Just get it inside that one. So the excitement's over. That's obviously the worst one. Now all of a sudden we have to make this one twice just for the par. There's one. We're not going to rush this, but there is someone on the tee. There's two. So guys, that's a par on the first hole in the worst ball. That's a par on the first hole in the worst ball, and that could have gone a lot worse. So you see guys, and this is where I'm quite happy that I've got the par 4 out of the way. To me, the worst ball means that obviously the par 5 is going to be the harder of the holes, because I've got to hit more shots and effectively have to hit them twice. The par 3, it's really dark when there's no lights on, isn't it? The par 3 should technically be the easier of the holes, because you can hit 2 good iron shots surely into the green and then putt from there. But I do find that you have to take your time a lot more. 170 yards, par 3, flag, tucked up there. We do not want to go right. We're going to send a 7 iron in. Got to hit it good twice, and literally I'm going to aim at the middle of the green and let it fade into the, hopefully, what is the flag and not the bunker. The first one away. If it's the club, it's good. Okay, let's try and go same again. It's drifting a little bit, but it should hang on, hopefully. And that's why there's no drones, ladies and gentlemen. So guys, we have one, unbelievably, another birdie chance. Unfortunately, that's the better ball. The worst ball is over here. Chris is going to let us through. Very nice of you, Chris.
No problem.
Good to see you on the channel again, son.
That's it. Popular.
So we're going to play both balls from over on the fringe, and I'll keep an eye on which one's which this time, because I totally forgot last time. Now, this is where it's not really a bit, you're not going to expect to hold both of these, are you? But if we can get up and down with both of them, that's still level par. Obviously if the first one goes in, then we might get excited. It's definitely not a 2. We did learn from the line, so hopefully that's the worst case scenario. We can hold that twice. Yeah, that was better. Still not hard enough. The greens are a little bit dewy compared to in the day. And this for me is the hardest part of the exercise. So you put in obviously twice, and so I have to make this putt again twice. Okay, that's the first one. Now I'm looking again, it shouldn't have changed. All about the stroke. Oh, damn it! So that unfortunately is a 4. Just missed the putt. So unfortunately that is a bogey on the card, all down to, I'm not gonna lie, it was a lapse in concentration, a missed putt. And this is what this game does to you. This is why it's so, if you want to practice under pressure, I'm not gonna lie, I feel a bit of pressure in this game. It's not like coming out and playing on your own or even with your mates. You have to hit the shot again. You have to perform again and again and again. If you want to be good at golf, it's exactly what we need to do. Anyway, 1 over par, not ideal, a little bit annoying. Let's try and get it back on this par 5. And what a beautiful par 5 it is as well. Not sure if we'll be going for this in 2. Guys, hit those comments below. What do you think you would be on now? I'm 1 over par. I think I'd take this as a finish. I don't think we're going to birdie this next one. Although we could think more positive, but definitely need to be thinking more positive. But anyway, there's one. Definitely love that. Come on, same again. Yes. And it's real strange because you find yourself, I don't know, you just find yourself under pressure, which is exactly what we need. Just under pressure. Now I've definitely got to say, guys, that if I lived in a warm country where night golf was a thing, unfortunately in England night golf is something totally different than playing under the floodlights, I would 100% be doing it all the time. Check out these 2 drives. This is why this game is such good for you, so good for you. That's a little bit of consistency, isn't it? That's exactly what I want more out of my long game off the tee. Which one's the worst one? So your line is over there, that's the green with water short. I think, I mean, it's a layup anyway, so that one's probably a yard shorter. We'll go with that one being the worst ball, as it were, and we're going to lay up twice. We've got 300 yards in, there's no way I can get there. I think that was the first one. Let's hit some 5 irons down there. Again, twice. Good first layup. Same shot again. Even better layup. So hopefully now, hopefully we're in a position where we can hit a couple of wedges in and hopefully try and make birdie. I mean, say the word hopefully more. See, this isn't about being hopeful, is it? It's about being consistent. It's about being good at golf. This is actually bringing out some of the best shots I've hit for a very long time. I don't know if it's because I'm concentrating more. Then you obviously get the lapsing concentration on the putt, and it can ruin your game. Imagine if you did this over 18 holes, how much better at golf you'd potentially be. So we've got, this is the second layup, and I'm not going to lie, the first one's all the way over there. I thought that was the line, but we've got away with that. So we'll pick this one up. Second ball. And you can see why we hit 5 iron, because there's the water. I'm actually in the dark a little bit, we're in the rough, but we are in play, which is what we want. So let's go again twice. Over water, water left. Do not go left here, whatever you do. That will be a card ruiner, especially in worst ball. I'm going to go middle of the green and then hopefully hole the putt a couple of times. A nervy one, it's middle of the green but very nervy. And that one's at it, but it's not going to matter. The first one was rubbish. Oh, that's so close as well. How frustrating is that? I've never been more frustrated with a good golf shot at a good time. Because the first one was absolutely rubbish. Well, I suppose that's a bit harsh, because it wasn't rubbish. It's middle of the green, but not attacking. You'll see when we go up there. So we have, this was the second one. It's not actually that good, but as you can see, it's landed quite close, and then the first one's middle of the green back there. So we've got to hit 2 good putts, then hole 2 good putts for a par to finish 1 over. I've just realised that that's exactly where the light is, and it should have been there, but I'm not going to do it again. So you can go down there. What a kick that is as well. So this is where all those putting lessons should come in to practice. Can I hole this twice, or can I at least 2 putt it twice? Chance. Okay, that's good. Let's just try and do the same again now and walk out with par. Go on. Go on. The worst one was actually the first one, so we're going to have to hole that one from there. And so it all comes down to this. Can we hole this 4-footer twice for a round of 1 over par, worst ball? There's the first one. Let's not make the same mistake again. Let's go through it again, go through your routine. See, I'm learning so much about myself here. There's actually no point rushing this game. You have to do it to be productive. Yes. And you see, because I was under the pressure, that was a genuine reaction. That was a genuine reaction. I've put myself under so much pressure in that match particularly that I think 1 over par is a pretty decent score for a worst ball. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you to everyone here at Sharjah Golf and Shooting Club for putting us up. We're out here all week in Dubai shooting content to bring to you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please make sure you do hit that subscribe button below. Leave us a like again if you enjoyed the content. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow.